Hello folks, Broadcasting, Raleigh, Missouri, USA. We are in front of the Islamabad Press Club. And these young, smart, well-to-do folks are protesting here. I believe they are protesting for stop the genocide in Palestine. We asked them, do they want to free Palestine or they just want to protest? And these folks are nice, smart folks. However, none of them will volunteer to go to Palestine. Will you folks volunteer to go to Palestine and will fight with the Palestinian men and women in the jihad that those folks are doing? Are you ready to go? Should I call General Asim Munir and say 5 people are volunteers? Are you sure?
Israel is one of the most racist countries in the world. While you'll never hear anyone in the mainstream media say this, this is actually one of the most important things you need to understand if you want to know what's happening right now. From its inception, the whole idea of Israel as a country was based on racism. Israel was conceived as a Jewish state, and while there's nothing wrong in principle with Jews having a homeland, the problem is that they insisted that that homeland had to be in Palestine, which already belonged to someone, the Palestinians. The slogan of Israel's founders was a land for a people without a land. But deep down, they all knew that the only way to have a Jewish majority in Palestine, an Arab country, was to expel the Arabs. And when you found a country based on racial exclusion, you're gonna get a culture that fosters and celebrates racial exclusion. Because countries that commit terrible atrocities rarely acknowledge committing those atrocities, and the presence of Palestinians who remained in Palestine became a constant reminder not only of the violence that founded Israel, but of the constantly looming threat that they might come back and try to reclaim their land. Every day you can find videos coming out of Israel showing Israelis calling for all Arabs to die, insulting the Prophet Muhammad, desecrating mosques, spitting on Christians, mocking and celebrating the murder of Palestinians, committing violent hate crimes against Palestinians. Another poll showed that almost half of Israeli Jews don't want Arabs teaching their kids. Not only are these views widely held in Israeli society, they're also represented in government, which codifies these sentiments into law. For example, Israel has a law that says if an Israeli marries a Palestinian, or someone from several other regional Arab states, that person isn't allowed to move in with said Israeli. Israel also doesn't allow interreligious marriage to be performed in the country, which is meant to deter Jews from marrying non-Jews. In 2018, Israel passed the nation-state law, a law which has constitutional status, which says the right to exercise national self-determination, i.e. have rights, is the exclusive right of Jews, no one else. In Israel, advocating genocide of Palestinians doesn't hurt your chances of holding a high position in government. And in fact, in many cases, it helps. In 2014, Israeli lawmaker Ayelet Shaked wrote an unhinged rant on Facebook, calling all Palestinians enemy combatants and saying their mothers should be killed for giving birth to, quote, little snakes. The next year, she was appointed Minister of Justice by Benjamin Netanyahu. Is Israel's current Minister of National Security. He's not some fringe figure either. He's one of the most popular politicians in Israel right now. But underneath this carefully concocted victim complex is a racist, Jewish supremacist state that's been trying to finish the job that the Nakba started for decades. Their generals talk openly about flattening Gaza and killing the animals, meaning Palestinians. It's obvious their goal is genocide.
Assalamu alaikum, dear brother Mr. Namer, honest, ethical Muslim leader in our Washington, D.C. Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Namer. This is journalist Arshad Khan, Broadcasting LLC in Raleigh, Missouri, USA, a media member, Chamber of Commerce, Raleigh, Missouri. My friend, Mr. Namer, based on this video that you sent to me, it is very clear. An American, the gentleman is of course our brother American in this video. He is saying in simple English that just about all our American Jews are also terrorists, because this American brother in this video proves that all the Jewish folks in Israel, in Jewish Israel, are terrorists, because our American brother in this video is saying that the men and women in Jewish Israel are openly and publicly chanting that they shall murder and kill and butcher Muslims. That Mr. Numair sent to me, that our American brother in this video is very clearly, explicitly showing that the Jewish people in Jewish Israel are explaining that they are announcing they shall kill, butcher, and Muslims, means Muslims worldwide. Now, we, as an American media company, Ummah Broadcasting, myself, journalist Ashraf Khan, shall explain, according to American Constitution, that most of our American Jews are dual citizens of Jewish Israel and our USA. Most our American Jews and most of our American Jewish organizations, from AIPAC and all kind of NGOs, are collecting from us, our American taxpayers, trillions, TRI with a T, trillions of dollars, and sending it to the Jewish terrorists in Israel to kill and butcher Muslims, according to this video. And this is going on for the last 75 years. Last 75 years, our American Jews in our USA and just about all the Jews organizations, NGOs, their political action committees are stealing from us poor American working class taxpayers. We the 75% USA, we the Christians, whites and blacks and Hispanics and natives, and us Muslims. We are 75% USA, the working class Americans, and the Jewish folks in our USA. According to this video, that our American brothers explained very clearly that the Jewish folks in our USA are stealing and robbing our American taxpayers, us 75%, Christians, whites and blacks and Hispanics and natives, and us Muslims, and we are 75% USA. And then sending these trillions of dollars, with a T, trillions of dollars, to Jewish Israel to do terrorism against Muslims worldwide. This is what the video is explaining. Therefore, Joe Biden and Kamala Devi must explain to us taxpayers of USA, 75% USA. Of course, the RSS terrorist Hindutva Modi of India, all his military and his intelligence agencies and his weapons and money are sitting with the Jewish Israel in Israel, and likewise the Jewish Israel's money and weapons and guns and intelligence agencies are sitting and collaborating with the RSS terrorist Modi Hindutva in India to kill and butcher and slaughter Muslims inside Jewish occupied Palestine and inside Hindus occupied Kashmir and all over India, killing Muslims and butchering Muslims all over India. And India has approximately 400 million Muslims. 400 million Muslims in India are under Holocaust and genocide of RSS terrorist Modi and Hindutva terrorists. And this genocide and Holocaust of Muslims inside India by RSS terrorists, Hindutva Modi's terrorists, are being done with the collaboration, 100% collaboration of Jewish Israel terrorists together. And we, our American Jews, according to this video, our American Jews are stealing our American taxpayers trillions of dollars through their American NGOs and American Jews organizations, tax exempt organizations, and stealing our money and giving it to the terrorist Jews in Jewish Israel and the terrorist RSS terrorist Modi's Hindus in India to butcher, kill Muslims worldwide. This is what Mr. Numer, your audio is very clearly saying. Masalam, folks.